I guess I really do need to get a new camera. And I have no idea how the live is coming out. This is the little board. See how you're all doing. Put away some stuff. Put away some stuff. I made burgers and tater tots. Or burger, not burgers. Tater tots. It was really yummy. But now I have to clean up my mess. If I don't clean up my mess, it literally drives me insane. When you live in a small space, everything has to be put away. Everything has to go in its place. Or I am literally insane. Literally go insane. Need to step up my recycling though. Trash can. I don't know. I did it very hard. I have such a tiny little refrigerator. Oops. And I have to use this cooler too. Luckily, can you see me? Luckily, there's snow on the ground still, so I don't have to buy ice. The cooler. I have like a knockoff of a Yeti. That's what it is. Let's see what I got here. Oh, look what I found. Packing scissors. Mushroom coffee. Mushroom instant coffee. It's really good. I like to mix it with cocoa. God. Let's see here. Yeah, see it. Things that are put away. Yes. Crackers. Be fun because of Jeez. I made some super yummy Yummy, yummy, yummy. Lentil soup. Stew, lentil, lamb, and lentil stew. Yesterday. And I'm going to be eating that for a week, I'm sure. I got this little Instant Pot at Janet's Kitchen years ago, right when we brought it. Little mini Instant Pot. It's tinted on the side, but it works fine. A little bit like Jenga. I got some steel cut sauce, so I'll be on the way. Shrimp. Right. Let's see here. It's a tiny little freezer. I have a tiny, tiny freezer. Doesn't fit very much. And All right. There, I feel better. I feel better. How do you feel? How are you doing? Good to be here. Wednesday night. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? So, like I said, I was just kind of bored, so I think I've watched everything on YouTube. Everything that I care to watch. Got Prime Video, I don't have HBO, or I use somebody else's Netflix account. I don't know if I have it on my computer, though. I won't get HBO again until next year, when Night of the Seven Kingdoms comes out for HBO. Dunkin' Egg. I was hoping to see in for some reason they deleted all their messages. My last stream. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they unsubscribed from me. Did I say something wrong? Hope you come back. Such a bad picture. It's been cold and snowy, and I've been lazy. I'm still in Castle Rock. I did go to Denver and work one day this weekend for 4 hours. That was fun. It was cold. But I gotta get busy on my storage unit. So I'm gonna try to work on it tomorrow, and then tomorrow night I'm headed back to Denver for another action visit. If I can remember what I'm doing from 1 minute to the next. Tomorrow night, Friday, 11/22, 5:30 to 7 p.m. 1244 Spear Boulevard. Jews to Michael Bennett. Stop arming Israel. It's a Shabbat action at Senator Bennett's office. I know where that is. So I'm going to be there. Tomorrow night, live streaming.
This again. What do we want? Connection and closeness with another person. Great. And what are we going to do when we get that connection? Sabotage it. No. Avoid vulnerability.
Oh.
Like the plague. Also, no.
Yes,
Run away at the first sign of closeness. Jimmy, take constructive feedback
You
as an
get it.
attack. Shut down during conflict, leaving my partner feeling unheard and alone. Nope. Dismiss and invalidate their feelings as irrational. Please don't do that. No. And suppress my feelings so far down that I don't even know if they exist anymore. That is not healthy. Be fiercely independent. You can't trust anyone but yourself. Who hurt you? Refuse to take
Grace,
accountability
good evening,
or apologize
Grace.
for anything because that would mean I'm a failure. That is untrue.
Much support.
Reject them before
Thank
they
you,
reject
sweetheart.
We're gonna get you some help, okay? I think if I'm honest, deep down, I'm just scared of losing myself.
Farmer John.
I think if I truly let myself love someone,
Nice to see you.
and fully take my armor off, I can't protect myself from being hurt. That was so beautiful and so vulnerable, and I really think we can build.
Got an American flag and an Israeli flag. Are you an Israeli?
What do we want? Connection and closeness with another person. Great. And what are we gonna do when we get that connection? Sabotage it. No. Avoid vulnerability like the plague. Also, no. Run away at the first sign of closeness. Jimmy, take constructive feedback as an attack. Shut down during conflict, leaving my partner.
Are you an Israeli?
Nope. Dismiss and invalidate their feelings as irrational. Please don't do that. No.
Shalom.
Suppress my feelings so far down that I don't
So like I said, tomorrow night I'm going to be at a Shabbat action in Denver with 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 the JPV. With the JPV, Jewish Voices for Peace, Denver, Boulder. Oh, got a message. Oh, I had to tell my friend that my dog passed away, or I had to put her down. He's crying. She was my doggie. I know, I miss her so much. He wants me to come visit, but I can't afford it. How much would you need to get here? Gas costs so much these days. Across the country would be. Okay. I know, I miss her so much. Thank you, Grace. I was looking at puppies or young dogs at the shelter, but I saw some ones that I really, really want. A couple that I really wanted, but I know better. I'm not in the financial position to have a dog right now. I want to be able to feed it well and get pet insurance. Make sure it's got all the health care it needs. I could definitely be there for a dog, though. Just can't afford it. I'll try to get myself in. Oh, what's this? Hamza Sada on TikTok. Posts on YouTube sometimes. And Instagram. Speaks to Israelis in Israel. An occasional IDF soldier. So, yeah. How y'all been? Y'all holding up? Are you not in here, I hope? Where? An IDF soldier? Oh, God, no. What do you mean not here? No. So, well, we won't talk about it if you don't want to. I'm wondering how you're all holding up after the election in the United States. People voted. Dems failed. Democrats failed. In my chat, oh. No. Farmer John Bacon is flying an Israeli flag, though. Try not to think about the coming year. Coming next 4 years. And what comes after that. My passport has expired. I found it the other day. I was going through my stuff. I was like, oh, here's my passport. Expired in 2005. Quite a while ago. So. Project 2020. Oh, 202, you mean 2025? Yeah. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Hey, Rob. I just cooked a yummy hamburger cheeseburger with it had roasted veggies and pepper jack cheese and lettuce and tomato on a bun, on a toasted bun, and some tater tots. That's what I had for dinner. That's what I had cooking. Yeah, Project 2025. We've been missing you at the Greater Camp Grace. What is that? You love roasted veggies. I know, they're really good. It was really good on the burger. Rob with his emojis. Smoke, puff, puff, puff. I think I should puff, puff, puff. Don't have to worry about being monetized on YouTube because I don't have enough subscribers as it is. Just can't get to 1,000. Stuck at 500. I think I got like 534 or something like that. Need some more subs. My views are pretty good, but I think I need another 2,000 views or something. But it won't get me anywhere until actually, if I can get some more views, I have enough subs to do super chats. But I have to have enough views. So share my videos, share my channel, get those views up there. Emojis are fun. I was trying to figure out his emojis. We've got peace signs and thumbs ups and 100% and smiley faces and coffee cups and broccoli. And what is that cake? Fire. Pardon my stupid microphone. I said the critter. It still came out camp. Critter camp. But I know what you mean now. Critter camp. Grace watches your critter camp. Gotcha. Just have a PayPal account available for donations. Screw super chats. I think my PayPal, I think I got my PayPal linked on my page. I don't get any donations. Good point, Rob. Yeah, Skip YouTube taking a huge percentage. I have to donate. I love to donate, but I hate 30% of it going to YouTube. Yeah. Truth. So that's right. You know what? I think I have a webcam. My storage containers in the back of my van. I'll have to dig it out, see if it works. Works any better than this one. April Flower. Aloha. Aloha. Okay, hold on. April Flowers, are you in Hawaii? Where are you from? I'm in Colorado. I'm in Castle Rock right now. I'm sitting kind of like there's storage. My storage units are here, and I'm on the street outside of the gate. And then there's like, what does it say? A luxury storage units. Is that what it's called? Let's see, I can't see. It's too dark. What they're called? But they're like big garage units. I don't know if people have got some businesses set up in there or not. I don't think so. They're just big units to store your expensive shit, I guess. My storage units cost too much. It's $450 a month for the one I have now, and then I got another one that's like $160. And it seems tiny. But I'm going to try to get stuff that I'm going to keep in there and get rid of the bigger one. You're in Maui. I have never been to Hawaii. Sounds wonderful. I love the water. I love being in the water. So maybe someday. I don't need a passport for that. Some are another live chat keeps freezing up on me on top chat. Don't know what you're saying. I don't know about that Wednesday stuff. What? But the burrito I had today was delicious. The hot sauce was fired. Hot sauce was fired or was fired? You should come. It's very magical. I imagine it is beautiful. Beautiful and magical. I would really like to come someday. Need to figure a way to make some money and save up stuff so I can go do stuff. Save some money so I can go do stuff. If I do make it to Maui, I'll look you up. Just keep in touch. You should have more subs. Your content is terrific. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. I don't know if the chats are that terrific or who wants to chat, but I love hearing from you guys. I got some chocolate bars with THC and mushrooms. I think they'll be I think it'll be magical here in Kansas. I know I've got some shrimps and I've got my my molds, my candy molds back. So, and I've got some chocolate. So I'm gonna make some candy, some magic chocolate candy. Go and try and make it before June. Wait. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I was planning a trip to Hawaii, but it got rescheduled. Going to try and make it before June. That's nice, Rob. That sounds wonderful. Take a trip, Rob, and you won't. Take a trip, Rob, and you won't have to leave the farm. You won't have to wait till June either. Taking a trip to Pearl Harbor with my friend Tonwai. And his new Tonwai. And his new Jay Tonwai. What do you say? And his new jet. Okay, I got you. Oh, he's your friend with the plane. Took you to New York, right? Wish I had a friend with a jet. Take me to New York and Hawaii, and where else would be good to go? I still haven't been all around the United States. So many places here to go. Jet setters. You a jet setter, Rob? That's funny, Grace. I got really quiet in here. I was watching YouTube videos. Getting bored. Getting bored. So I don't know. I post on Facebook. A little bit on Instagram, not a lot. A lot of people are leaving Twitter, or some people, I guess, are leaving Twitter. I mean, I don't know that I get that much out of Twitter anyway. I don't have that many followers. I have some. I don't know how many followers do I have on Twitter. Let's see. But I don't get very many responses. I don't even know if I'm being seen. I have 404 followers, and I'm following 842 people. I've blocked Elon Musk a long time ago on, I'm calling it Twitter, on whatever it is, X. Jackie liked my post. Oh, well, I just got 2 responses. Somebody, David Lightbringer, liked 2 of my posts, and Jackie liked 1 of my posts. I don't know what to say. So anyway, Blue Sky. Any of you gone to Blue Sky? Is anybody on Blue Sky? Blocking the owner. I know, Grace. I did that a long time ago. I was like, I don't want to hear anything from him. And that was a long time ago. And I guess Trump's back on there now. So we'll be back again with the president fucking tweeting all day long. Or Xing all day long. What do you call it? What do you call it now? He's Xing all day long. And I was just so, I thought it was just so strange his first term. He's fucking on social media all the time, but that's her life now, I guess. I'm laughing so I don't cry. If only we would have gotten Bernie president in 2016, maybe might not be in this terrible situation we're in now. Things might be different. No. Okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. Exit. The future's not ours to see. Okay, Sarah. With his little fingers just clicking. Those keys. His little fingers. How do you think he does it? Do you think he's on a laptop or do you think he's on a phone? Fucking president of the United States. Okay. I remember when they would like count the number of times he tweeted during a single day. It was like, how do you have time to do anything else? I mean, I couldn't do that, and I'm not the president. Funny either way, I know. Well, here we go again. See his lineup for his cabinet. All thieves and scoundrels like him. Matt Gaetz for the Department of Justice. What the fuck? I'm sorry. He resigned from the Senate so that he could do this, and he wouldn't have to go through the inquisitions, investigations. They had, I guess, today. I guess they were in the House today. And it was a 50-50 and split along party lines. But they're going to, so they made no choice. And I guess they're going to come back on December 5th to discuss Matt Gaetz further. And then, of course, Elon. Oh, I heard Dr. Oz for the health ministry. Dr. Oz. And RFK. RFK, make America healthy again. Said he doesn't believe AIDS is real. He's got brain worms. Shoots bears. Dumps them in Central Park. That was just a few years ago. And then what? Freaking. Oh, what is her name? What is the freaking psycho woman? That he wants to put in the Department of Education. Lives of TikTok. Is that what it is? Lives of TikTok? Is that what it is? Or she's psycho. And who else? Elon Musk would have an advisory position. I don't know. I heard that he's kind of camped out at Mar-a-Lago, and people are getting sick of Elon Musk. That'll be interesting. A couple of narcissists. Trump will just dump him, and when he gets tired of him, he won't put up with it. They can't have two narcissists there. I don't know. Oh, Boebert. I know she won her election too. Here in Colorado, Boebert did. She was at the hearings, the UFO hearings the other day, talking about stuff she had no idea what she was talking about. MTG. I don't know. She's upset about something. They're all psycho women who support Mr. Orange. like he dumped Babon. Oops. Bannon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, he just uses people. And as soon as they don't agree with him or are useless for him, he's going to put him by the ways. He has no loyalty to anybody. He expects complete loyalty to him. When I was casting my ballot, I was going to take a picture of it. But the lady was going nuts and about to call security for my camera. Jesus Christ. People took pictures of their ballot all the time. You can do that if you want. I was going to take a picture of ballot that I had voted. No, that I had voted, and it was voting for Afro Man. It's very. He has a very fast cabinet turnover. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember he was just firing people. That was his motto of his TV show, right? You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. He fired a lot of people. Don't let me forget the blackberry pie. Are you cooking a blackberry pie? Don't burn it. Also, FBI director turnover, of course. He fires them. Yeah. Democrats did not listen to the messaging. They did not. I don't know. Kamala's campaign sucked. It wasn't just her not moving away from, well, that was the biggest thing, not moving away from the Biden administration. There was no change there no change. And not just on the issue of Gaza, which is, an issue. Trump doesn't care. All he cares about is the money. Adelson gives him all that money, so he'll annex the West Bank. Sure. As long as you give him money, he doesn't care. He does not care. It was more ideological. Ideology. Can't speak. For Biden. But Trump doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. You never know what he's going to do. He'll annex the West Bank because somebody gave him a bunch of money. Oh, Kofefe. He's so fucking weird. And I mean, he is diminished mentally and he's old. Like Biden. You look at old, he's not the same as he was in 2016 for sure. I was watching him in an old interview. Who was he talking to? Was it Oprah Winfrey? I don't know, back before he was president, a long time ago, when he was in New York. And of course, he was spouting all his theories of what should be done, what we should do. They asked if he would run for president, and he said probably not. That was a long time ago, but he was young. But he's declined. He's fucking batshit crazy. Things he says. Oh, did your garage door your garage door is messed up? I had to replace, in my old house, I had to replace the garage door opener by actually, my daughter helped me, my youngest daughter. She came to visit and I put her to work. I said, we're going to change the garage door opener. Took us a while, but we did it. I'm going to have a bunch come on one day. OMG, you should say Lamont and a little bit eating on the critter cam. Are you impressed about the garage door opener? I can do shit. I'm my father's daughter. I am my father's daughter. Still waiting to make that Denver soon. That would be nice, Rob. Remember to tell me so we can get together. Haven't got the heater in the Lincoln fixed yet. Grace, I just installed my heater. I had to buy a new freaking heater, propane heater for my van. And that put me back a lot of money. Another reason I can't afford anything. But I installed it. It took me forever to get it out. I didn't even know where it was. I had to call the previous owner or the guy that built it and ask him. He said it was under the pantry. So I had to take the pantry out. And that was a bitch. I had to dismantle it. And then I finally got it out and I didn't know how to. I wasn't sure how to uninstall it. But I figured it out. I had to go buy a long screwdriver because it's got it in such a tight place. But I got it out. I took it to the dealership repair place. And they said they could have repaired it, but didn't feel good about it because it was in such bad shape. And I should just get a new one. So I did. And I got it installed and it's keeping me warm. So yay. It's going right now. I used to work garage doors for a few years. I'm pretty good at that stuff. Good for you. I admire your knowledge and will. Thank you, Grace. Wish you had lived closer. Wish you lived closer, Jutal. You could supervise these contractors. Hire and fire them. Carol is smart and talented. Probably wouldn't need nothing more than one set of hands to help with. I'm serious. You are. Grace says, I have hands. We're up. Thank goodness. Some of those projects, I even contracted the decking and garage doors. I'm glad. I'm glad I don't have a house to take care of anymore right now. But I do have a little house that I have to maintain. And it costs an arm and a leg, but I guess it's like my house, so. Or maybe a root bar float. I give those a root bar float. Root beer float. Is that what you're saying? A root bar float. Cherry Slurpee. Root beer. Root beer float. I've been drinking a lot of tea, hot and cold. Mostly hot tea and coffee and water. Try not to drink too much alcohol anymore. I can't afford it. It just gives me a headache. So why? But I've been drinking a lot of tea and my mushroom coffee. It's really good, actually. With 7 superfood mushrooms. It's kind of expensive, but it was Simple Truth at Kroger or King Soopers. And I can use my food stamps to buy it, which I can't do on Amazon to get it mushroom coffee off of there. So it works. It's good. It's really good, Grace. It's good by itself with water, or I mix half and half into it, foam it up. And sometimes I mix cocoa in with it, hot cocoa, because it boosts the caffeine. And I guess it's really good to mix with cocoa. Good for you, I guess. Beneficial for you. It's really good. Okay, Rob. So you're trying to buy the house, or if it goes south? I'm going to think about buying a camping trailer to pull behind the Lincoln. That would be good, Coco. Maybe almond milk. Yeah, that sounds good. Or I like coconut milk. I like coconut. That would be good. Be yummy. Almond milk or oat milk. Oat milk's kind of weird though, isn't it? It's kind of like oatmeal that's just been, well, all of it is squeezed, gotten wet and squeezed. But oat milk is pretty good. I drink that coffee with tons of Maine mushrooms and chaga mushrooms. It's good. I drink that coffee with tons. Oh, so mushroom coffee. Yeah, there's Rise mushroom coffee. Have you heard of that? It's expensive. I've already got 22 years of camper living under my belt. Really? Oh, I got 2. I've been doing it for about 2 years. If it's not, I'm sorry. Excuse me. If it's not one thing, it's another. I've got a 40-gallon water tank in the back, and it when I must have gone over a bump or something, and my water started leaking out. It's like, what the heck now? What the heck now? And so there was a water leak in a back there. The water tank had jammed up into the corner of the van, and right where the hose, the overflow hose, was coming out the top corner, and it like bent, and I think it broke like the little nipple that the hose goes on a little bit. So I emptied the tank and took all the stuff that I have some of it out, and I moved the tank back over. I have to figure out how to clamp it in place so that it doesn't do that, or just be more careful driving. So I moved it back in place, and I siliconed it up, taped it up, and clamped it up. And it's better now. Not leaking. Except for the other day I went over another speed bump and it moved again. But I went back over that bump. Tried to jump it off, and then I was talking to the guy, so I got some more sealing tape. And I'm gonna figure out a way to clamp it so it doesn't move. But anyway, it was at Lowe's hardware store, and I was telling him about it. He goes, "Oh yeah, I used to deal water tanks for campers, install them and stuff, and they're always bouncing around." I was like, that was interesting. That's funny information. You need to get that properly attached. You're right. The one inside. And also there's a heating pad on the bottom side of it. I looked under it. It's not very big. But the wiring is not hooked, I don't think. So I got to figure that out. And there's also a heat tape to wrap around the pipes that I don't think is working either. So I'm going to try to figure that out. Another disaster waiting to happen. I know. If it's not one thing, it's another. But that would preventative care is good. The other thing I have to do is get my running boards back on because I tore them off with a rock. Running over rocks. Tearing off my running boards. The running boards are okay. It's just the hangers are all bent. I gotta find some new hangers for my running boards. I'm so glad you guys showed up. Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to hear from you. Grace, Too Tall, Rob. Really nice to hear from. Nice to meet you, April. April flowers, how pretty. Aloha. And Farmer John Bacon. Shalom. You never answered me. I asked, are you an Israeli? Are you an American citizen? I'm just curious. Those are Israelis with dual citizenship. Got healthcare, education, paid by the U.S. And we don't. I've been on for an hour and it's getting late. Oh, it says, no, he's not. No, he never answered. If you ever need any non-expert advice. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Being from... Who are you talking about? Being from Israel. At the beginning of the chat, I'm just curious. Farmer John Bacon, because he has an American flag and an Israeli flag. Israeli flag and an American flag. Flashing at me. So I was just asking. And then he said shalom, which is great. Like I said, tomorrow night I'm going to go down and hang with Jewish Voices for Peace in Denver. I love them. Are you streaming on another platform as well as YouTube? No, just YouTube. Bacon would be a Jewish name. I'm sorry. I don't think what. I did not say John. Not familiar. I did not say John. See, John. I'm sure you meant to say Bacon. Bacon. I've been shopping. I've been shopping at. I've been trying to eat less pork myself. Actually, I don't know, but anyway, I still had bacon today. But I've been shopping at my favorite Middle Eastern market. Yeah, they have halal meat, and I keep missing the damn chicken though because they only have it like 3 times a week. But I get lots of lamb. I get my lamb there. I like lamb and beef. It's less expensive and it's really good. Everything's so fresh. Like I said, they only have chicken 3 times a week because it's so fresh. It's all halal, and they have beef bacon, and it's so good. So I get that. And all kinds of cheese and olives. Olives are $4.99 a pound. It's amazing, and I love olives. And all their fruits and vegetables are really fresh. You can buy dill. I love dill. They have tons of dill. You can never find it at the grocery store. Usually fresh dill, parsley. It's good. Love olives. I do too. I love olives. But anyway, like I said, I've been on for an hour and it's getting late. Is it 9 p.m. here? So what time is it in Hawaii, in Maui? Grace. In Nebraska, you're an hour off from me, right, Rob? Are we in the same time zone? I don't think so. Are we? Oh, Grace, you're not in Hawaii. April is in Hawaii. Grace, where are you? You stay warm and safe. Good night, Irene. It's around 9 p.m. here. So you're in the same time zone I am? Wait, 10 p.m. So you're not. Oh, are you in Kansas? I'm in Kansas. Grace is in. You're in. Okay. Rob, I know you're in Kansas. Rob is in Kansas and Grace is in Wisconsin. Wisconsin. I haven't been to Wisconsin. Oh, have I? I've been to Minnesota and Michigan. Drove through Illinois. I stopped. I wanted to see Lake Michigan in Illinois. I wanted to go to Chicago too. I never made it there. It was during the winter. I was driving out there and back. Driving a friend. He didn't want to stop. It was a bummer. But I did get out and I hiked with my dog for a while, and it was very muddy, but it was really cool. But lots of campgrounds. If you love outdoor stuff, which I do, great state with national parks. I have a senior national park pass. So I get half price on camping. And then do you know of dispersed camping, free camping in Wisconsin? Hiking, kayaking, stuff like that. I like to hike. I don't have a kayak, but that would be fun. Nothing wrong with Missouri. Nothing wrong with Missouri. Definitely a lot less mosquitoes than Minnesota. I would think that Missouri would have mosquitoes. Really? They don't. Oh yeah, in Wisconsin, I'm sure there's tons of lakes. That's how I felt a little bit. I felt a little bit claustrophobic when I went to Minnesota because there was nothing but water and trees, and I couldn't see. Like in Colorado, I could see. And I just felt a little claustrophobic because there was just nothing but trees and lakes. It was beautiful. But like I said, I felt a little claustrophobic. And the mosquitoes in Minnesota were this big. I don't recall. I was pretty high. But I don't recall I was pretty high the last time I was in Denver, but I don't remember much of the mosquitoes. What do you say, Rob? You were so high when you were in Denver, you don't remember the mosquitoes? If you think Patchy is a... You're making me laugh. My cheeks are hurting. If you think Patchy is a beautiful cat, you would love my horse Scout that I had. Beautiful paint. You had a horse, a paint named Scout. I rode. I didn't have her. She wasn't mine. Paint named Gypsy that I rode when I was a little girl. A paint pony. She was so nice. Well, she really didn't let anybody else but this little 6-year-old girl ride her. And I told the story before, I couldn't get a saddle on her. So I rode her bareback most of the time. Oh, Renaissance Fair is there as well. When is that, Grace? That's something I could do. Because, I work here. I work at the one here in Larkspur in Colorado when it's here. And I could travel. I could do the Renaissance Fair. I could be a traveling Rennie. I love my Rennie friends. They're my family. And I love being at the Renaissance Festival. I do. You don't know about dispersed camping, but there's many, I don't know what mosquitoes. I know. I don't know about dispersed camping, but I would guess there is. Just have to check it out. Ice Age Trail goes across the whole state pretty much. That's cool. Thank you, Grace. I love the camera. I love streaming. I really like being behind the camera, and I don't mind being in front of it, but I like being in behind it and showing people what's going on. I live stream. I don't do a lot of edited videos. I mean, I could. I need to do a lot more clips. But I like to live stream. And, I do the shorts. I think some of my shorts are pretty cool. In my 15 years of attempt of being a cowboy and a horseman, I had bought and sold over 9 horses. Really? So yeah, I wanted a horse when I was a girl. I was the girl, girls and horses. But I was lucky that when we lived up in the mountains around the western slope, my father's business partner was also a hunting guide that had a ranch with a bunch of horses on it, and donkeys and cows, goats and stuff. Did you have any goats? Definitely had donkeys and horses. So I was able to ride a lot. And then one of my girlfriends had a horse. And my mom would, even after we moved away, she would take me to trails, riding places. And I'd ride horses there, but that wasn't as fun. You are a terrific cowboy, Rob. Wake up, kids. If you're going to be a cowboy, don't wait until you're 50. It was definitely Cowtown when I was up in Hayden, Colorado, up by Steamboat Springs. Steamboat Springs, Colorado was not ski town when I was a little girl living up there. It was Cowtown. And there were cowboys and horses, cattle everywhere. We would ride I got to ride in the parade a lot. The horses. One year, my dad since he had a camper trailer business that he built campers and trailers, camping trailers called Yampa trailers. But anyway, one year he had a flatbed with like a campsite set up, and I was fishing off of the side of them. It looked like it was fishing. It was fishing. off the side of the trailer, flatbed. Another year I was just riding the horse and throwing candy out. A buddy of mine that is a rodeo clown has a skunk named Trigger. Trigger. That's an ominous name for a skunk. Trigger. I always had a horse too. I love them. Did you, April? I know horses are wonderful. Have you ever been to the big rodeo in Cheyenne, Wyoming? Yes, I think I have. Always at the rodeo. And then I always thought I was going to marry a cowboy when I was a little girl because my dad was a rancher, right? And he was the master of the Grange, which is it's just I don't know if you guys have heard of the Grange or not. It's a agricultural political organization. He was the master. I was in Junior Grange. I had an office too. I think I was Pomona or something, but so lots of cowboys and ranchers. And I used to square dance too. Square dance with my parents when I was young. And I remember going to one square dance conference in Arapahoe County, Adams County Fairground. Where were we? Anyway, I was probably 14, and I met this 14-year-old cowboy from Durango. And we fell in love for the night, and he danced, and he could swing me. We danced all night, and then he had to go back to Durango. So it's fun. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't marry a cowboy. I married a hippie when I was 18. But you grew up on a ranch, Grace. That's awesome. Grew up on a ranch. How idyllic. Oh, did I? Not really, but sorry, you're laughing at the name Trigger for a skunk. I'm missing your comments, guys. Like I said, my cheeks are hurting. I'm smiling so much. Okay. So my favorite thing at the rodeo, I just love seeing those little kids get on the back of those sheep and try to ride them. It's just the funniest thing ever. Some of them are so serious. They're so serious. They are going to stay on those sheep. They're so cute. No, I did. No, I didn't. I mean, the ranch was available to me. But I didn't grow up. But yeah, I mean, I guess I was there all the time. Oh, my dad was a rancher when he was growing up. So he was obviously into the agriculture stuff, and that's where the Grange came into because he was involved in that. And that's pretty much political experience that I had. He was always the leader. He was the master of the Grange. He had a camper trailer, camping club, a wagon train, and we would go camping every weekend in the summer with a big train of campers and trailers in the mountains of Colorado. And he was the wagon master, and he was the master of the Grange. And he was the grad knight of the Knights of Columbus at the church. He led all the fish fries. He built a portable barbecue thing, smoker thing, barbecue thing to go to the Special Olympics, and they would go there and cook food there. And he was always a leader. Had his own business and stuff. So. You're riding a pig. That's funny too. But the mutton busting is really a funny thing. I love it. Okay, Rob. I'll be right back. I'll stay on a little bit longer, but it's getting late. I love you guys. My ADHD just really gets me sometimes. I gotta get busy in my. I just don't want to do it by myself. I mean, I can. I will do what I can in my storage unit by myself. My daughter's hunting right now. She's in Nebraska. My two girls are with their dad hunting in Nebraska. I know Sam got a deer. I don't know if Jen has yet. She's going to help me, so she'll be back next week. My oldest son lives in Colorado Springs, which is pretty close. But truthfully, I'd rather have my daughter because she's helped me. Because we're both tough women. We can move stuff around. And she thinks more like me, and she'll be more patient going through my stuff because it all needs to be organized and gone through and then moved around and then gotten rid of. Hopefully sold. Got things that I need to try to sell, things I need to donate, especially if I can't sell them. Just get rid of them so I don't have to pay for the storage unit, right? I organize my mom's stuff too. Daughters are great. She's funny. She's my middle child, or my second born. And she said to me once, "Why do I have to be the one to take care of my parents?" Because I don't know. She came out to help me, and her dad asked for help, and she'll probably be the one that takes care of me when I get old. Just because, I don't know, oldest daughter. I don't have any brothers and sisters, so I had to be the one that took care of my parents. My mom. I miss my parents. Especially my dad. I really love my mom too, but my dad knew how to do everything. Whenever I'm in trouble, need stuff fixed, repaired, I knew that if he was around, that he could be help me. He would know what to do. Yeah, I have 4 kids. I always wanted a brother and sister. My mom tried. She lost children. So she had a few miscarriages, and so I never had any siblings. I told her once. I told her I wanted a brother and sister, but only on weekends when no one else was around to play with. But really, it would have been nice. Right? My girls are really, really, really close. There's 17 years between my last two children. So. But my youngest son has on his dad's side, he has 2 siblings from his dad's first marriage, and then his dad remarried after we were divorced, and he had 2 more children, so he's got 4 siblings. So he's got 4 siblings on his dad's side and 3 on his mom's side. He's got a lot of brothers and sisters. I know, crazy. Huh? He is lucky. I am getting really sleepy and tired, and like I said, my cheeks hurt from smiling. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm gonna get off and crash. That reminds me, I did relay your message to Lady J. Oh, thank you. And Jamie to contact you. Really? You relayed it? Thank you, Rob. What did they say? Did you call them on the phone or just text them? Or was it on a chat? I must say you do have one of the best smiles on YouTube. This was fun. It was wonderful. It was really fun. And thank you, Rob. And I love you guys. And I will see you again sooner rather than later. Actually, tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. Friday night. Friday night. I think it's 5. What did I say? 5 p.m. 4 or 5 p.m. I don't know. Come catch me Friday night. Talk to you later. If I can figure out how to close it. Good night. Good night.